exhale our final breath? Does the self vanish into a sea of nothingness, or do we awaken into realms beyond the limits of human understanding? Welcome, soul traveler, to a place where the veil between life and death is thin, and truth waits like a whisper in the silence. Today we unravel a sacred text that dares to answer the unanswerable. A spiritual manual unlike any other, the legendary Bardo Thodol, known to the West as the Tibetan Book of the Dead. But don't be mistaken, this isn't just about death. It's about what lies beyond it. A guidebook not for the end, but for the transformation. Imagine a map, not of mountains or cities, but of consciousness itself. A compass in the journey of the soul when the body has been left behind. That is the gift of the Bardo Thodol. This ancient scripture was revealed by a figure shrouded in mystery, Padmasambhava, the tantric master, the yogi sage, the spiritual architect of Tibetan Buddhism. Born in the mystic landscapes of India and invited to Tibet in the 8th century, Padmasambhava, Guru Rinpoche, the precious master, didn't just preach, he transformed. He united shamanic traditions with the profound teachings of the Buddha, taming the elemental spirits of Tibet and integrating them into the Buddhist path. To him, death was not a full stop, but a sacred transition, a narrow gate where the soul, free from the body, has a rare and fleeting opportunity to realize its true nature. And that's why he gave us the Bardo Thodol, not merely to comfort the dying, but to guide the living. You see, according to Tibetan wisdom, there are 3 Bardo states the soul must traverse after death. Let's walk through them together. 1. The Chikhai Bardo, the moment of death. Here the body collapses, and what remains is pure awareness. The soul stands at the threshold, facing a light of unimaginable brilliance, the primordial clear light. It's not a metaphor, it's real. A boundless, radiant presence, the very ground of all being. For the prepared soul, this is liberation. No more cycles, no more rebirths, just union with the Absolute. But here's the tragedy. Most souls, untrained and afraid, recoil. The brightness is too much. The ego trembles. And so, instead of dissolving into oneness, the soul turns away, and the door to liberation quietly closes. The Chönyid Bardo, the Bardo of visions. In this phase, the mind becomes the universe. There is no external world, only projections of the self. Here, we meet the peaceful deities, radiant beings of compassion and light. They are not gods in the usual sense. They are you, reflections of your highest self. But if you fail to recognize them, they transform. Wrathful deities emerge, terrifying, distorted, furious. And again, they are you. Your fears, your shadow, your unresolved desires in full form. Carl Jung once said, until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life and you will call it fate. In the Chönyid Bar, your unconscious becomes your reality. You either embrace the mirror or become lost within it. But if you can recognize all these visions as nothing but mind-born illusions, then even now freedom is possible. The Sidpa Bardo, the Bardo of becoming. This is where the wheel turns again. The soul, still clinging to identity, begins to crave form, and so begins the pull toward rebirth. Here, karma writes the script. Every thought, every action, every fear you carried becomes the blueprint for the next life. You see symbolic visions of couples, gateways to the womb. And if your awareness is unclear, you are drawn into another cycle, another story, another name. But for the trained practitioner, there is still one last chance to recognize the illusion, to step off the wheel and dissolve into the clear light. The Bardo Thodol isn't just for monks or mystics. It's for you, for every soul that wonders what lies beyond the curtain. It teaches us that death is not to be feared, but understood. It reminds us that the time to prepare is now, while we live. So ask yourself, are you ready for the great transition? Are you prepared to face your own mind without flinching? Maybe the real journey isn't after death, but through life itself, moment by moment, learning to let go. As the great teacher Ram Dass said, when you die, only one question remains. How much did you love? Reflect on that. Then walk forward with eyes open and heart clear. If this journey stirred something deep inside you, share this video. Subscribe to Philosopher's Labyrinth for more explorations into the great unknown. And comment below, what do you believe happens after death? Because together, soul traveler, we'll uncover the mysteries, one revelation at a time.